Grandma's cozy visit. The sun was shining, and Leo, a fluffy Pomeranian with a tail like a dandelion puff, was wiggling with excitement. Today was a very special day. He and his best friend Lily were going to visit Grandma's house. Lily carefully placed Leo's favorite squeaky toy and a cozy blanket into a small bag. "Are you ready for the best adventure ever, Leo?" she giggled, giving him a gentle scratch behind his soft, pointy ears. The car ride was a whirlwind of wonderful smells and exciting sights. Leo pressed his little nose against the cool glass of the window, watching trees and houses zip by like a fast-forward movie. He imagined Grandma's cozy cottage, the delicious smell of her yummy dog biscuits, and the warmth of her fluffy hugs. He couldn't wait to get there and cover her in happy puppy kisses. Finally, they arrived. Grandma's cottage was just as cozy as Leo remembered, with a little garden full of colorful, sweet-smelling flowers and a cheerful blue door. And there she was, waiting for them on the porch. Grandma, a gentle, older Pomeranian with the kindest eyes, wagged her tail slowly, a happy smile on her face. Her fur was as white and soft as a freshly fallen snow cloud. Woof! Woof! Leo bounded out of the car and raced up the path like a little orange rocket. He and Grandma met in a flurry of happy yips and furiously wagging tails. They sniffed and circled, sharing all the news and stories that couldn't be said with words. It was a special language of love that only a grandpuppy and his grandma could possibly understand. Inside, the cottage was warm and filled with the comforting scent of cinnamon, old books, and lavender. Grandma gave Leo a grand tour, showing him her favorite napping spot in a patch of afternoon sun and the special water bowl she always kept just for him. Leo's little nose twitched, taking in all the fascinating smells of his grandma's home. It smelled like safety and love. After a delicious snack of Grandma's famous peanut butter biscuits, it was time to play outside in the big green yard. Lily tossed Leo's favorite squeaky ball across the soft grass. Leo zipped after it, his little legs a blur of motion. He pounced on the ball and proudly trotted back, his tail held high like a fluffy flag of victory. Grandma watched from the porch, her heart full of warmth and happiness. She remembered when she was a young pup, chasing balls and butterflies without a single care in the world. Seeing her grandson so full of life and joy was the best gift of all. She let out a soft, happy sigh, her gentle eyes sparkling with love and immense pride. As Leo explored the garden further, he discovered a hidden path behind a large rose bush. It was a secret little trail that wound its way to an old oak tree. A friendly, bushy-tailed squirrel chattered at him from a high branch, dropping an acorn as a welcome gift. Leo wagged his tail, feeling like a true adventurer on a grand expedition. "I know a wonderful game for explorers," Grandma woofed, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "Let's play hide-and-seek." Lily giggled and covered her eyes, starting to count. 1, 2, 3. Grandma trotted off behind the garden shed, her white fur blending in with the painted wall. Leo needed to find the perfect hiding spot, and he needed to find it fast. Leo dashed behind a row of tall sunflowers, their bright yellow faces turned towards the sun. It was the perfect hiding spot. He peeked through the thick green stems, watching Lily as she searched. Just then, a beautiful monarch butterfly, with wings like stained glass, landed right on his nose. Leo froze, mesmerized by its delicate beauty, completely forgetting about the game. "Found you!" Lily laughed, parting the sunflowers. Leo yipped in surprise, the butterfly fluttering away into the blue sky. He wasn't the best at hiding, but he was having the most fun. Grandma trotted over, and they all shared a happy bark, the garden filled with the sound of their joy. The afternoon was turning out to be more wonderful than he had even imagined. A cool breeze rustled the leaves, so they decided to head back inside the warm cottage. "I have another idea," Grandma announced. "How would my two favorite helpers like to bake some special puppy biscuits?" Leo's ears perked up at the word biscuits. His tummy rumbled with anticipation. Baking with Grandma and Lily sounded like the best idea in the whole world. In the kitchen, Lily helped Grandma measure the flour and oats. Leo appointed himself the official ingredient inspector, sniffing everything with great seriousness. He gave a little woof of approval for the peanut butter and a big tail wag for the pumpkin puree. He even got a little flour on his nose, which made Lily and Grandma chuckle. While the bone-shaped biscuits baked in the oven, filling the air with a heavenly aroma, Grandma pulled out a large velvet-covered book. "This is my photo album," she said softly. "Would you like to see pictures of me when I was a puppy? Just like you, Leo." Leo scrambled onto the rug, his eyes wide with curiosity. He couldn't wait to see. Grandma turned the thick pages, showing them faded photographs of a tiny white puffball of a puppy. There she was, tumbling in a pile of autumn leaves, chasing her own tail, and snuggling with her brothers and sisters. Leo stared at the pictures, amazed. His grandma had once been a tiny, mischievous puppy, full of the same boundless energy he had. Ding! The oven timer chimed, announcing that the biscuits were finally ready. Grandma carefully took the hot tray out, and the smell was absolutely irresistible. After they had cooled just enough, she gave the very first one to Leo. It was warm, crunchy, and tasted of pure love. He gobbled it down in seconds and looked up, hoping for another. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the floor, Lily had a brilliant idea. "Let's build a pillow fort," she exclaimed. They gathered all the cushions from the sofa and chairs, piling them high. They draped a big, soft blanket over the top to create a secret, cozy cave right in the middle of the living room. The finished fort was magnificent. A fire was crackling merrily in the nearby stone fireplace, making the fort's entrance glow with a warm, golden light. Lily, Leo, and Grandma all squeezed inside, snuggling together in a happy pile. It was the coziest, safest, most wonderful spot in the entire world, their own little castle of comfort. Tucked away in their fort, Grandma began to tell a story in her soft, gentle woof. "Once upon a time," she began, "in a forest made of sparkling crystals, there lived a brave little Pomeranian explorer. She told them about his quest to find the legendary Whispering Waterfall, a place where the water sang beautiful songs." Leo listened, completely captivated. He imagined he was that brave explorer, with Lily as his trusty guide. He pictured himself climbing mountains of pillows and crossing mighty rivers of blankets. He could almost hear the magical song of the Whispering Waterfall, a melody of bravery and friendship that filled his heart with courage. The combination of the exciting story, the crackling fire, and his full tummy made Leo's eyelids feel very heavy. He rested his head on Grandma's soft fur, her gentle voice becoming a soothing lullaby. He drifted off to sleep, dreaming of crystal forests and grand puppy adventures with his two best friends by his side. "Leo, sweetie, it's time to wake up," Lily whispered, gently stroking his back. Leo opened his eyes, feeling warm and a little sleepy. The fire had dwindled to glowing embers, and through the window he could see the bright moon shining in the dark night sky. It was time to go home. A little sigh escaped his lips. Saying goodbye was the hardest part of the day. Leo stood on his hind legs and gave his grandma one last, extra fluffy hug, burying his face in her soft white fur. He licked her nose gently, and she nuzzled him back, a silent promise that they would be back to visit very, very soon. Lily gave Grandma a big hug, too. "Thank you for the best day ever," she said. Grandma smiled warmly and handed Lily a little paper bag. "Here are some of your special biscuits to take home," she said to Leo, giving his head a final, loving pat. The bag smelled wonderful, a perfect souvenir from their perfect day. As they drove away, the cottage lights twinkling behind them, Leo looked out the back window. He watched Grandma wave from her little blue door until she was just a tiny speck in the distance. His heart was full to bursting with love, biscuits, and the cozy memories of a truly perfect day. He couldn't wait for their next adventure together,